Sup, Yugi514 here on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council here with a deck profile for you guys once again. This is going to be TG Nimble. Yes, a Nimble-based deck. I'm sure you're probably getting tired of this after pretty much already 2 Nimble decks shown by Death himself, but these guys are so versatile and ways you can use them, it's just crazy. It's just nuts on how well, like, many different things you can use with the Nimbles. It's nuts. So, anyway, I kind of got the inspiration to try this out, which I actually built this today. I'm recording this on Wednesday, January 23rd. So, I built this deck today. Like, it hasn't been, like, weeks or months. I built this today. I was watching a video on YouTube of somebody using a water deck. It was using some of the new stuff, I think. It was using, I believe it was XYZ Remora. It was using this thing with some other cards, and I didn't really, I never really read Remora. So when I saw that deck, I was thinking, ooh, maybe this will work with the Nimbles, because I know Ryu, the Death Master, likes Nimbles a lot, so I thought I'll fiddle with them and maybe show him a nice, fun little Nimble deck. Sadly, this only works on level 4 fish type monsters, not level 2s, so it kind of sucked there, but I decided to go and use TG engine because it's an engine I like to use, and it's really fun, and it allows me to deck thin so much. It really does. It's crazy on how much I can deck thin with this deck. But anyway, let's go and get started with the deck profile. I'm sure some people are probably tired of Nimble stuff, but anyway. First up, we have Triple Nimble Angler. Pretty much the starting out card of the deck. Allows me to get my combos going, and I like the artwork. Can make me laugh a little bit. Basically, when Nimble Angler is sent from the hand or deck to the graveyard, you can special summon up to 2 level 3 or lower Nimble monsters from your deck, except Nimble Angler. The thing about Nimble Angler is, in fact, it's Nimble monsters, so there's multiple Nimble monsters you can actually use with him, such as, of course, Nimble Manga. Actually, it's level 3 or lower, but yeah, but you got Nimble Manga, and you also have Nimble Musasabi, I think is how you pronounce it. So you may have other targets for Nimble Angler if you want to go that route or something like that. But he gets your place going. He just keeps on a truck, and it's pretty much what he does. And every time you can look at him, you always picture him going, oh, nom, nom, nom. That's what I always picture when I see him. Next up, of course, you have the Triple Nimble Manta, targets for Nimble Angler, and its effect's not really all that useful since you really want to do this. But it's when he's sent from the field to the graveyard by a card effect, you can special summon any number of Nimble Mantas from your deck. And I never really use that effect, but it is there just in case. We have the Triple Nimble Sunfish, which, you know, of course, when it's destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can send 1 fish type monster from your deck to the graveyard. Then you can special summon 1 Nimble Sunfish from your deck. He helps get the ball rolling in case you're having trouble, because, you know, nothing works perfectly in terms of any deck, so you need multiple ways to get the ball rolling with any deck. Then we have the Genex engine. There's a lot of engines in here. We got the Nimble engine, the Genex engine, the TG engine. This is Engine City, people. Well, we have the Triple Genex Undine just to help get the cards to the hand. We don't really need 3, 2 would pretty much be just enough, but you really want to get this card to the hand as fast as we can. And it's pretty much helps set up your plays. I like to think of him as Agent Venus, from Agents, pretty much. Where he pretty much does the exact same thing. He deck thins my deck by a grand total of, well, Venus is 3, but he deck thins my deck by 4 cards without having to pay any life points. That's actually pretty cool, and it allows me to go for instant gotcha plays. Bring Undine up to 1600 attack. That's really cool. That's 1 more than Venus does, and I have to pay a maximum of 1500 life points just to use that effect. And if it gets Veilered, oh man, you just lost some life points there. Next up is double Genex controller. Only reason's in here because of Undine. If it wasn't for Undine, I wouldn't play this card. It's so useless. Actually, it was useful in 1 instance. and when I was testing on Yugioh Pro. Yeah, like one use. That was it. The one instance it was good. Other than that, Next up, we have the triple junk synchron. Since I have a buttload of level 2 monsters, junk synchron is pretty much a must, and he combos well with the deck. Now we got the TG engine, which is one of my favorite engines of the game, pretty much. We have TG Striker. You know, I wish this thing was that too, but what can you do? He's your Cyber Dragon. We have the triple TG Warwolf. TG Warwolf combos well off of Genex and Dime, but mainly off of junk synchron. TG Warwolf helps me go into level 8 synchros quite effectively. Because all I gotta do is summon junk synchron, special summon one of my lovely level 2 Nimble monsters. Then special summon Warwolf from my hand, so basically I've only used 2 cards in my hand to make a level 8 synchro. That can basically help me out in the game quite effectively. And I'm only running like 3 level 8 synchros, but that's really all I need. Then, of course, you have the triple TG Rush Rhino, just the big beastic of the deck. He just serves to pound my opponent a little bit. And with a Gotchi boost, being at 2000 attack when, not at 20, I mean 2400 when he attacks, because a Gotchi is actually pretty cool. Then we get the double effect Veiler. It's Veiler. You know, what can you say? It's Veiler. Now for spells, you have double duality. You know, this helps searching. We have Monster Reborn, double MST, Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, basic staples. We have a Pot of Avarice, since I can fill up the graveyard quite fast. Avarice just helps out a lot. We have the Double Warrior of Greed. I like 2 better than 3 at this point in time. I might change it to 3, and as well as the Mulan Gracia. Since there's not a lot, and I'm not running the Water Elemental Lord, mainly because of the fact that there's not a lot of graveyard control in this deck. I'm not running Salvage or anything like that to help control my graveyard. So odds are the Water Elemental Lord, odds are will be dead in my hand most of the time. Now we have a Lord Darkness. You know, obvious reasons why we have a Lord. Mind Control, Rhoda, and a random Book of Moon. I just put this in here at first just for kind of for laughs and lulls and giggles, because I was going to put in a third Warrior of Greed, but I wanted to put in Book of Moon just for a little bit added protection against monster attacks, and it's been quite effective. It's been really funny to use, especially against light front players who drop that Lila. It's like, I'm going to get around the back row. I'm like, nope, Book of Moon, face down, no mills for you. Have a nice day. It's really fun, and it's really good. Comes to upsetting plays. Now for the extra deck, this might change every once in a while, but the extra deck will always change in terms of decks. So, first off, we have Junk Destroyer. This deck loves Card of Death. Dear God, I don't like using 2 cards in the hand to get this thing out so I can destroy up to 2 cards on the field. That is pretty crazy. I like that quite a bit. You know, because I technically am using 2 non-tuber monsters. So, it's really nice. I mean, 2600 attack is really hefty big. We have a Junk Warrior because you know, of all the level 2 monsters, and you know, I've gotten up to at least 4100 attack so far on the deck. It was really hilarious. We have a Magical Android, then we have a Catastor, and then we have a Librarian. The reason I'm running so many level 5 synchros is because of the mass amount of level 2 monsters in this deck that are non-tuner monsters. I have a lot. It gives me more variety, a lot more options to use, and there's a lot more level 5 synchros that I could possibly try to put in, but I want to keep it as these regular 4 monsters right here. For some more level 8 synchros, we have a Stardust Dragon and a Scrap Dragon. You know, don't leave home. I don't leave home without them. They're always that good. For some level 6 synchros, because I can make level 6s, just not all that often, but they're there just in case. We have a Gaia Knight, the Force of Earth, an Orient Dragon, and a Naturia Barkion, since I do have Striker and Rush Rhino, which are both Earth monsters, and plus, you'll never know what you'll reborn, and I like having the option of Barkion. And like I said, it's available to me because of Striker and Rush Rhino. Also, Black Rose Dragon, just in case I might need them, since I can make them, not as often as the others, but it's there just in case. You never know when you need a Black Rose nuke a field. Then for the Exceeds, we have double Gotchi. Never really needed 3 Gotchis. 2's always been enough. And then 2 Digesto Phoenix, because this thing is stupid good at times, especially with guys in the field. 1900 attack that can attack twice. Woo! That is kind of scary if you ask me. So anyway, this was my TG Nimble deck. It's a really fun deck, and it's a really, really cheap deck to make. Not going to cost you an arm and a leg to make, like some decks that we know today. Mermails, Prophecies, you know, it's not going to cost you a lot of money, and something you can probably take to your locals and have some fun with, and, you know, just and hopefully win with it, you know. Annoy some people with the deck. Show them that, you know, Nimbles are there. Nimbles is all about the Nimbles. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the deck profile. And yeah, can't really say anything else about the deck, but definitely try it out. So I guess I'll see you guys. I guess I'll see you on the next time I make a video on this channel. So bye.